What's up out there? This is the mini Clodbuster amphibious vehicle. There is going to be a whole video discussing exactly what went into making this thing functional, but today we're out here to test it because it is wildly untested at this point. And I think that this will be the day that we put it up against the reigning king. There he is, Maddox, and his amphibious vehicle. The baddest of the bad, the toughest of the tough, driven by the baddest of the bad. Are you ready to do this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What do you think is going to happen?
They're both going to float. We know this one floats.
All right, well, we're going to see if this one floats. Basically what we did was we took a off-the-shelf RC car, and it had some amphibious tires on it, and we customized it to fit the Clodbuster body, and then we also added hobby-grade electronics. So this thing has plenty of power, and we're going to see if it actually functions now. Put this truck up against, and we're going to see who the king of the hill is. All right, let's go. All right, so for this first part, we're just going to do some testing. We want to see, first off, if the truck floats, and then secondly, we want to see which one is faster in the water. So we're going to go in and we're going to see how they float, and then we're going to race from this side to that side and see which one's faster. So here we go. We'll look at the floats really well. And well, the good news is they both float. All right, let's line them up. And go. Well, Maddox, we picked the first challenge. And now we're going to have to do some more challenges. We're going to have to go to see how they do in the mud. Alright, so for challenge number 2, we're going to see who can get across this really nasty mud puddle. Alright. And ready?
Set, go!
Oh, I don't know. How about a hook line? So for our third challenge, we've got this really nasty mulch hill. It doesn't look probably great on film, but it is honestly pretty steep. And we're going to see which one of these trucks can make it to the top of that hill first. So, Maddox, you want to tell us when to go? Alright, so we did have a few problems with the Gravedigger. The Gravedigger got some mulch stuck in its tracks, and it kind of caused a problem with it. So we're just going to move on to the next challenge, which brings us to where things really get crazy. In here, and then we're going to come out there between the two trees. Alright, buddy, you call it. Okay, so at this point, we're down here by the pond, and we're making a couple of laps around this tree, going in and out of the water. And as you can see, it is difficult for these trucks to come out of the water and try to get traction on the bank. This plays a huge role in what is about to happen here. So as I'm struggling to get my truck out of the water, on the other side of the tree, Maddox is already in the water and notices this guy approaching. So he tries to take some evasive maneuvers, turns around, and beelines it back towards the bank. And this is where he is struggling to get the truck up the bank. This gator comes rolling in and literally chomps down on this thing. It is ridiculous. So we were clearly caught off guard with this. Maddox is very upset. This gator is literally just chomping down on his truck, and he proceeds to just swim off with it. I still can't believe what I'm seeing right now. I cannot believe that this gator has his truck in his mouth and just swims off. This is honestly, it's kind of a dick move. Now, our theory is the gator is a huge Gravedigger fan. He's just sitting over there on the bank now, holding onto the truck, doesn't even want to let it go. He does chomp down on it a few more times, and ultimately he lets it go, but then he just sits there and stares at it. Look at this. Okay, so he does end up losing interest in it. This is where we make our move. As soon as he swims off, we were able to back this thing onto shore and literally get it back. Now take a look at what this thing has done to this Gravedigger. So at a glance at the truck, you're going to notice that the track is split from the top to the bottom plate. It is actually severed there in two places. Once in the middle and then once on the back of the truck. And then if we zoom in a little bit here and focus, you can see all the teeth marks that he drove in to the top of this truck. It is unbelievable how powerful they are. Florida is one of those states where you just have to respect the wildlife and understand that these creatures are always there, even when you can't see them. So just take caution, especially if you have little ones or dogs, because gators have been known to go after some stuff on an occasion. Now this one seems pretty brave. He's probably been fed before. That creates problems like this. So don't feed the gators. They can take care of themselves. Now, if you've liked this content, like, subscribe, smash that thumbs up, because you never know what you're going to see on this channel. We'll see you on the next one.